I think we owe it to ourselves to hear as much about the atrocities that are happening in North Korea. And we have some great talent, and some of our talents, I'm exposing them because this is the first time as public speaking. Why? Because we want to be voice for freedom. We want to speak on behalf of the voiceless. And we want to not get the professional talkers or the lobbyists to speak for us. We can do that anytime, but we want to get the pure innocent heart. The people who will come here and stutter, who may mess up. But you know what? That's what's going to finally win freedom for our North Korean brothers and sisters, and especially orphans. Next, we have Amy Tak.
Dear President Obama, my name is Amy Tak, and I am here with my fellow brothers and sisters to speak on behalf of the voiceless, the North Korean orphans who are living in China. We are here today in alliance with the KCC, or the Korean Church Coalition, to be the voice of freedom on behalf of the North Korean orphans who have no voice of their own. Roaming the streets in search of their next meal and temporary shelter, these North Korean orphans in China suffer on a day-to-day basis. They do not have a place to call home, loving parents, and government behind them to protect or even recognize their existence. Sadly, these children are considered lucky if they live in the few underground orphanages where they eat only one meal per day. More than 40% of North Korean children suffer from malnutrition today. Mr. President, the stateless North Korean orphans are desperate for your help, and I ask you for the support of the North Korean Refugee Adoption Act of 2011. This act allows North Korean orphans to be adopted from China and other neighboring countries. It would allow Americans to adopt the orphans and raise them in the nurturing environment that each and every human being deserves. Please support this act and the new life it would bring to the North Korean refugee children. Thank you.
Hey, good job. You want to do it again? Hey, aren't these guys great? These guys are high school kids, and they're up here speaking in front of the Washington Monument. You know, let's give it up for them, right?